It's week 2 of the NFL, and the focus is on Courtland Sutton. He was a popular target his last time out, over 180 yards receiving. It's the Steelers and the Hawks, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at... With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports from the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 18 carries, 71 yards.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Up the middle, here's Henderson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Garoppolo again. And he'll just get rid of it. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Henderson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darrell Henderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 11 carries, 108 yards.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. That's taken in by Henderson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
A 1st down carry for Henry, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield now. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Drew Sample, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. fielded right around the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On second down, back to Henderson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Second down, it's Henderson. A beautiful fake. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. From the 30 on second down, Garoppolo. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Again, it's Henderson. Powers through him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Seibert's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks who tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. On second down, here's Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Cortez at left side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Here's Jake Bailey now. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. On second down, back to Henderson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the